everyone. This is Miss Modest. I just wanted to give y'all a few tips on Google Classroom because I know we're all scrambling to try and get activities and lessons ready in there. So real quick, make sure you're logged into your MyHISD email. Once you're in, you're going to want to click what looks like a Rubik's Cube and go to Classroom. If you've never signed up for Google Classroom before, I think it'll ask you if you are a teacher or a student. You're obviously a teacher. Once you're registered as a teacher, when you click this little plus sign over here where it says create or join a class, it'll say create class. If you have only join class, that means at some point you registered as a student only, and you'll have to contact IT to give you access as a teacher. What might be quicker and easier for now is that if you're planning on combining classes like all of 7th grade math, having just one Google Classroom together, then have another teacher do it who is signed up as a teacher. But you're going to click create class. You're going to name it or click create. Once you're in, it might have a little pop-up. This is your class code right here. This is the one that Ms. Gomez is asking for so that they can distribute it on Facebook. You're going to want to go to settings. On mine, I changed it from students can post and comment to just students can only comment. That just prevents them from making their own threads and then commenting and commenting and commenting. This way they can only comment to things that you post. So I would change it to students can only comment. Under people, you're going to maybe add another teacher. I know that I'm going to add Ms. Resendez. She teaches young readers. I'm going to add her on to the English Google Classroom, although this is math, but whatever. I'm going to add her and then add students. You can either wait for students to sign up using the code, but probably right now, because we don't know who is getting onto Google Classroom, you're probably going to want to send them an invite. So you're probably going to want to go in and log in, or I'm sorry, invite each individual student. I'm not going to invite Greg because he's going to be confused, but you're going to want to go in and invite each student. The third thing I wanted to talk about was creating assignments. I talked to Mr. Saucedo, and he was talking about if he takes a picture of a math problem, how would the kids respond to it? And so you could say, I don't know, math problem 1, and then add a file, which could be an image, whatever image you want to drag and drop in here. But then I would also create a blank doc to go with that. That way it gives the kids a spot where they can actually answer. So if you were just to add it this way, where students can just view file, that means they can't edit it. If students can edit it, that means everyone's going to edit the same file. So you're going to want to click make a copy for each student so that every student gets a blank document and they can respond in their own document. That way they're not just copying each other's answers or just looking at each other's answers. And then if you want to add a due date, there's an option to click due date. And if you want to create topics, like in my regular Google Classroom, I have them separated by units. But for now, you might just want to have no topic. And then you just click assign. If anybody has any questions or they need more help, feel free to email me, cassandra.modest@myhisd. But those are kind of like the basics to kind of get in and get started. It might take a little bit of experimenting until you get it down.